Hello.
No.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know.
I can tell you why we're whispering.
Why?
Because neighbour etiquette is shitting me to tears.
Oh, what's happened?
Well, the people next to us, we like them, but they've got very young kids and they're up early and we sleep, often with the door open. So we are getting the full effect. But if we say anything, people in glass houses, our dog Sadie, the Samoyed,
Oh, is she a barker?
barks like a motherfucker.
Right.
So if I go and say, can you tell your kids not to scream at 6:30 in the morning? They'll say, control your dog. So I'm hamstrung. Do you have that round here?
Well, I'm actually quite fortunate that our neighbours are pretty good, but we've just we have a neighbour that's sold and they've moved in with two beautiful big Labradors that have started barking randomly.
Are you
So annoying.
Are you more accepting of a dog barking or a kid screaming because you think, well, you can't really control the dog?
No, dogs drive me nuts. It's like, if you've left your dog at home and gone to work, I'm climbing that fence and then I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'll probably break into your house, put the dog inside the house, patch up what I've broken, return to my place of residence.
I've got a story for you.
Is it quick?
People across the road from us left for a week and left their dog. And this poor, I am not a dog person. This poor dog is whimpering. My wife rang the RSPCA. They said they can't do anything. A week. This poor mutt.
No, there must have been somebody going in.
Oh, I'm telling you, a week.
But
Every day, neighbours were coming past. Everyone was. Then it stopped for a little bit.
But it stopped for a little bit and got quieter and quieter.
And then they came home. I actually do not know how this dog survived.
Well, you must have said something.
I just told you, my wife rang the RSPCA and they gave
to the neighbour.
They weren't home.
No, when they got home.
No, I didn't.
That's not okay of you.
You haven't seen the neighbour.
I would like to hope that somebody was popping in, but you just didn't see it. But no, you don't think so. That's cruel. That's cruelty to animals.
No, absolutely. I mean, you
beyond.
Cannot imagine the sound this beautiful dog must have. There was three my wife, two other ladies walking past. This was happening for about 4 or 5 days. No exaggeration. I reckon they left the dog with one little bowl of water. You cannot imagine the whimpering.
That's sad. I had to go on a missing dog hunt recently.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And?
So...
you find it?
My wife's auntie got a new dog. It was from not a pound, a rescue dog maybe. The dog's 5 years old, but it's a runner. She's a runner. And my wife gets the call about 11:30 from her cousin. And it says, the dog's gone.
In the morning or the night?
Morning. I'm not sure what to do. Can you help? And she rang her because my wife, Beck, just kind of gets on it and put the thing on Facebook and Instagram immediately. I was in the car. I was in the car on the way to the house. And my thoughts were, right, if I'm a dog, which way would I go? I'd be sniffing the ground. Would I go right or left? And I was looking at the grass. And then it ended up in parks around the corner, just looking. And I was hoping I would be a hero by finding this dog and then call everybody up and go, it's okay. It was nothing. I found the dog. The dog's completely fine. And so I'm driving around for about 20 minutes. And I think to myself, well, I better check in with my wife because it wouldn't be unusual for someone to have called her and said, oh, they found the dog, and then just not bothered to think about me. That was...
Sorry, I bet you've been searching for 2 hours in the forest.
Correct. So I text her and she goes, oh yeah, we found her.
Oh, really? So it did happen?
So
where was the dog?
It actually crossed a main road, walked down another street, and thankfully it was okay. It just gone in from house to house to house, and it's because it's a rescue dog, it's a scared dog, so you've got to literally sit in the ground.
Right.
And let it approach it, otherwise it would just keep running. Yes. But they got it back, and the lady who found it, she was lovely, and she called the number and on the caller, and it was all's well that ends well. But yeah, that was that dog story. I've also been unfortunately, went back in Glasgow behind a car that ran over a little dog. Oh God, it was horrific.
You were behind the car? I
was behind the car. The car hit this little dog underneath. It was not making it. And it was trying to walk away, whimpering. It was in a bad state. Yeah, that was horrible.
So we're a long way from my original point. Just tell me the etiquette. Would you say something if there were noisy neighbours? Do you not say something?
Oh, you've got to say something.
You do?
Of course you do.
Really?
Oh, you mean, I'm sorry, you're talking about the kids still or the dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, no, very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah. No, I don't. No,
Because I don't-
no, in fact, you can't. The kids are outside playing, having fun.
I've got all sorts. I've got kids to my right, and then across the road, I've got 4 or 6
I think this
teenage
is-
boys that are out drinking every night. And if you call out from the balcony, hey, keep it down, they know where you are and they're louder. So I said to I turned to my wife the other night and I said, we're gone us here. We just got to out-rest them, out-sleep them.
Well, you're just also...
That house there.
Okay, whatever. You're grumpy and you're miserable and you're old and you don't like people having fun. Why don't you take these cans that you're wearing right now, these earphones, and wear them in bed?
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
Why don't you? And then you won't hear anything.
No, I can't sleep with these big things on.
No?
No.
Just take some cotton buds or get these little yellow earbuds, the industrial earbuds from the chemist that people wear on building sites.
We know. No.
We know what. What are you going to say?
No.
Don't hold back. Your wife wears them from your snoring.
She does.
Oh, does she? Was that right?
No, she doesn't.
So what are you chortling about? What did you have in your head?
Nothing.
You did?
Right, let's go. Fargo.
You can't open up. Here we go again. He's climbing up.
Climbing up.
We haven't done many Coen Brothers movies, have we?
We have.
Have we? What have we done?
No Country for Old Men.
That's one. What else have we done?
Need to look. Need to check. Don't know. You're the trivia man.
Well, this is not trivia. It's just a general question.
Oh.
Well, we haven't done The Big Lebowski, and we
I've
haven't
seen
done
it.
Raising Arizona. I know you've seen it, but we haven't done Barton Fink. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? You're not The Lady Killers, Inside Llewellyn David, Hail Caesar, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. You're not into the Coen Brothers movies in general. I know, I'm pretty sure you like The Big Lebowski. For
Love
one.
it. The dude.
You didn't like No Country for Old Men.
That's not true.
That is true. Far-fetched nonsense.
Oh no! I didn't understand.
He just
the Tommy
got
Lee
up at the end. He'd just been shot. He just got up at the end and walked away.
and Tommy Lee Jones, absolutely irrelevant. But
What was Tommy Lee talking about with his dreaming and all that stuff? I don't know. Don't know why you've gone English as well. I don't know what he's talking about, mate.
did you read about him a couple of months ago? His daughter.
Oh, yeah, that was very sad. Well, I didn't actually get into depth about what it was. Was it drug-related suicide?
I don't know. It hasn't come out. When they normally it's
Normally they put the disclaimer on the bottom if you're struggling. No, that's very sad. She was 34.
Here's one for you. Would you rather be everyday Joe normal, right, and just live a normal life, or would you rather be John Travolta or Tommy Lee Jones and lose all your family? Like these guys that have these lives, they're mega stars and private planes and all the money in the world,
But no family because they all die.
but no family. I mean, you say it like that, but it's true, right?
Oh, remember Rob Reiner? And that was
Oh my God, Rob Reiner, A Few Good Men director, one of my favourite films.
That was
Great
horrific.
actor. $26,000 in sides. I mean, he's great.
know,
Behind the camera, in front of the camera, murdered by his own kid.
Well, his kid was schizophrenic, so...
Well, that's like that. The Port Adelaide coach, Phil Davis. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was about 10, 12 years ago. Killed his dad.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it doesn't matter how famous you are or
that's
what you do in life. Everyone is dealing with the same shit, just in different areas.
It's just that we know them more, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Rob Reiner, the wife died as well.
Yeah, his kid slit their throat.
God. I mean,
Horrific. They were at Conan O'Brien's birthday party the night before, but he's obviously had issues. I think you could see that all the way through. And
how
there's a
is
movie
he
made
not
of it.
institutionalised or medicated?
I think he was institutionalized several times and in rehab several times, and he was off his meds, and you could see that. And
It's frightening. I mean, we don't want to go too deep and too dark here, right? Do you remember the footballer Danny Frawley?
of course, yeah,
He had huge depression, right? And then he got off his meds, and they reckon he drove his car
straight into the tree.
straight to the tree, and there's no brake marks, right? He won't try and stop. I mean that. Let's liven up and happy it up.
You just got a shiver there. I mean,
Well, it is. I mean, it's
the
just
state you got to be in.
these
Okay,
people. I mean, it's just so sad, and that's why you got to watch them like a hawk.
people are not listening in the car to listen to you being miserable, son. Lift.
I agree.
Yeah, it's about time you had a good podcast and actually made people laugh and, well, made people feel good about themselves. So,
I'll do my
how are
best
you
here.
feeling? Are you good this week?
Well,
I'm grumpy because children are having fun.
they're not having fun. But surely you don't need to be screaming at 6:30 in the morning.
Why are you so miserable these days?
Just harder to please.
Is it because you're getting old? What is going on with you?
Yeah,
you're not getting enough sleep.
Grumpies. I'm a grumpy old man. I've become a grumpy old man.
You know what? Okay, here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. Let me think for a second. We need to give you a signal. That's what we need to do. Bring him up. Here we go. You're not that tickly.
That's a lot. Easy.
A wee bit close to the schnads.
There was.
Okay, well, you're feeling up there? Like
Let's go. This is a good show to talk about.
Wee dopamine hit for you there? You up and about?
That was fun.
Yeah?
You could have done my shoulder a bit more. You went very quickly downstairs, didn't you?
Very quickly
Jesus
downstairs.
Christ.
Fargo, Rowan. Fargo.
Fargo.
Far out. Fargo. 1996. Directed by Joel and Ethan.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, sorry. It's set. Sorry. Go on. I'll do Rowan Reminiscences later.
Okay. This is don't put me in a fucking downer. Bring up again. Okay, here we go. Fargo, 1996.
Sexual. If we had HR laws, there'd be a sexual harassment claim because of this, but we don't have any employers and we don't have any income.
You can sue me for as much as you want.
Yeah.
Fargo,
Sue me
1990.
for what? It's like Rocky V.
Correct. 1996, directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, is a darkly comic thriller set in the frozen Midwest. The story follows Jerry Lundegaard, William H. Macy, a financially desperate car salesman in Minnesota who hatches a scheme to have his wife kidnapped so he can collect ransom money from his wealthy father-in-law. He hires two small-time criminals, the talkative, twitchy Carl, Steve Buscemi, and the stone-faced, silent Gare, who played by Peter Stormare, to do the job. But the plan falls apart almost immediately, triggering a chain of violence, botched decisions, and bodies are piling up in the snow. As the chaos escalates, the case draws the attention of Marge Gunderson, played by the brilliant Frances McDormand, a smart, kind, and pregnant police chief from Minnesota. With quiet determination and sharp instincts, Marge follows the trail of clues through a landscape of lies, greed, and senseless brutality, combining deadpan humour with sudden bursts of violence. Fargo is a story about how ordinary people will get in over their heads and how decency can still cut through the darkness. Rowan, had you seen it? And what did you think?
Robbie, I had not seen Fargo. And this again, we're going to have a Robert's greatest hits.
Well, you like this?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Good.
I liked it because if it wasn't true, you'd think these people are fucking idiots. just so dumb and so stupid. But I was entertained. The whole way along, I was entertained. I thought the acting performance was good. The story's very, very simple, all right? Very stupid, very simple, very entertaining. Some great acting. Kept me going to the very end. I was desperate to see how it finished. So I really enjoyed it. Had you seen it?
Yes, I had seen it. I've seen it a couple of times and I want to watch it again because it's one of these movies you can watch over and over again.
Yeah.
It's a little, don't want to burst that bubble, but you loved it because it was a true story.
A true story helped me because it was so ridiculous, right? But it was very entertaining. I found it very entertaining.
It's not a true story.
Really?
No. They said that so you can suspend disbelief for the movie.
Oh, right.
A la the Coen brothers type of sense of humour. There are probably little elements of each of the different plot things that happen on multiple cases, but this is not one single case.
Well, it worked. Okay.
Good. We should do that. We should have done that with E.T. We should have said E.T. based on a true story, and you probably would have enjoyed it.
So really not real?
No.
Oh. Okay. That's a shame. Are you making that up or not?
Am I?
Oh, fuck the one. I'm confused.
Oh, I should have waited till the end because now you've gone flat. No, it's not based on a true story. It's the basic events are the same as the real case, but the characterizations are fully imagined.
Right.
If an audience believes that something's based on a real event, it gives you permission to do things they might otherwise not accept.
Yeah, exactly.
So elements of it are...
Oh, you take everything with a grain of salt, right? I get that. But the premise is the same.
How good were the accents? Can you do the accent? Dad, you staying for supper? I can't even do it. I've been trying all week to do the accent, the Minnesota accent. Supper? Dad, you staying for supper?
No, I'm not good
He
at
dead. And William H. Macy, brilliant. The guy that you thought was dead is not dead.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
How good is the writing? So tell us what you enjoyed about it then, man. Break it down.
I loved the what do you call it? The banter, the opening scene with William H. Macy and Steve Buscemi when they're sitting in the bar trying to sort out the deal for the first time. I had a pretty good sense when he said we'll split the 80,000 that he was going to go back and do what he did with the $1 million.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought that was good. I mean, Macy was as shady as shit. I mean, he was the typical car salesman. He was in trouble everywhere. He was getting money off the insurance company for cars that he didn't even have, and he was fudging. That was a great scene. Yep. He was trying to get off the phone. You got to give me the registrations. Yep. You know, I'll fax them to you. You know, everything. He was on the hustle the whole way along. And then the father-in-law from Saving Private Ryan.
Right, yeah. I thought would love the whole car salesman side of things and the whole hustle and the, selling the true coat, the coat that goes in the car, the outside.
Yeah,
the extras.
all of that. He was hustling. He was moving. He was trying to survive, right? And then
it reminded me of you.
Oh, that's not really.
Absolutely.
That's
just
great.
the hustle.
That's lovely.
This particular part where
he's
trying
a
to sell.
crook. He's dishonest.
He's trying to sell the extras in the car, and he goes, "Look, I've done the best I can for you, but let me go check with my boss." And then you go to the boss, but you actually talk about something that took up the football.
The boss was watching the ice hockey or something on the TV.
But you don't do that, and then you come back and go, "Well, I talked to my boss, and my boss says I could take another $100 off." When he's not really, and then eventually they buy the car. You've done shit like that all your life.
I have not.
Of course you have.
No.
I'll give you a discount. Let me go chat. I'll chat with the boss, and then you put the phone down. You dum 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 dum. Look, the boss has said I can take 10% off. You must have done.
Full of shit.
You swearing you never in a sales have ever kind of. I'm not saying shady, but you will have got.
You already know if you're any good at your job, you know your limits of where you can go to. And whether you need to go to your boss or not. So you might feign to go to your boss, but you never do because you already know the limits.
But you would have done that at the start of your career.
I'm at the start of my career, but you know the limits. I can see what he was trying to do. Yeah, I mean, I just found it very.
He was a shady salesman.
And then you said he reminds me of me.
Well, you worked in a car. You did cars, and
I'll get you. Keep digging.
No, not digging it, but you did. You just not ripped off people, but you would take money from people and people's jars. As a, what do you call it? What were you? A repo man. We haven't had a repo man story for a while. Oh, what was it? What was the podcast? If anyone hasn't heard the dodgy repo man story that Rowan told us, what was it? What podcast was that on?
Don't know. I did a few. I told you the one where I got swung out. I told you the one where to check the police tickets.
He took his coin jar.
I told you the Aubrey in the coin jar.
Yeah, Macy plays. William H. Macy.
Upali's the best story. I've given you that one, haven't I?
The parley.
No, his name was Upali Samaranianka. At the Christmas party when I walked in. I told you that story, haven't I?
I don't know, mate. I got lost in all your stories. Can you give us like a 30-second elevator
The 30-second for Upali was that we couldn't find him. He was a skip. Sri Lankan fella. Couldn't find him. I drove to one of his places of work and they said, "Oh, no, Upali's here. He's going to the Christmas party." And I said, I didn't get an invite. Where's the Christmas party? And it was Eden on the Park on Queen's Road. Oh, you don't know this story?
No, I don't know the story.
Oh, this is the best one of all. And so I went and had a car either side of Eden on the Park, one on Queen's Road and one on the side street, and we waited. And finally, this blue Ford comes in, the rego that I've looked at for 2 years, parks. I park behind it. I wait till I go inside. I park behind it. Upali walks in and his wife, she's a tall lady, in this sequin dress all the way up to her neck. We park behind. I walk into the Christmas party. I walk straight up to Upali and I said the 4 words John Clay, my old boss, used to say to me, "Tell them when you find them, clean out your car." Nothing else. Clean out your car. You can't take my car. I've been trying to make payments. Clean out your car. Then the boss came over. I'm 24 years of age. I'm in the middle of their Christmas party and the boss comes over and he says to me, "If you do not leave this Christmas party, I'm calling the police." I pull out. All I didn't have ID, anything. I had a collection agent notice, a yellow piece of paper. And I said, "See this, mate? That guy," because there was no privacy laws at this point, or we didn't give a shit about him. I said, "Your boy over there owes me a car, hasn't made a payment. He's been driving it for 2 years. Let's go." "Really?" "Yep." He makes him come out and they're having the nibbles before they go into the main ballroom. He comes out, and the wife, they're on their hands and knees cleaning out their shit out of their car. Cleaned it all out. I called the tow truck. My whole office, what was her name? Jackie, my old boss.
Who cares?
Anyway.
Keep going with the story. I'm horrified.
Was cheering, and we towed the car away. It was a Friday night, and that was that. But the way I found him, I don't think you appreciated how good it was. That's when I had to bullshit. I went in and I said, "Oh, the Christmas party. I never got an invite. Took my tie off. When's the Christmas party? 6 o'clock Friday night."
And shady. I'm right.
Got the job done.
But the pride that you have in doing that job, as we've talked about before, I just find horrific and horrifying.
That's what you took from that. He didn't make a payment of his car.
But the guy that I'm sitting next to likes taking people's cars off people because they did the wrong thing.
100%. 100%. Anyway, I don't know how we got to that. How did we get to that?
That kind of thing makes me flat, man.
Seriously?
That you get joy from just doing shit like that.
This guy's...
You're a fucking parking inspector. That's what you're like. You're like, give me a ticket. You'll be parking for an hour and 3 minutes. There's your ticket. That's the kind of thing that you
2 years. 2 years this guy didn't make a repayment.
That's the kind of thing that you would get pleasure from. Did it remind you of any kind of Tarantino?
Oh, sorry. It's interesting that you've brought that up, because did you notice where he was getting his finance from? GMAC, did you hear him say that a few times in the film as the car finance? That's who I worked for. That's who I did the repos for.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That was an
Yeah, there you go. So go on. You were going to say, did I think what?
Or was it a little bit Tarantino-esque in terms of the writing and the conversations? Bit Pulp Fiction-y, a little bit Reservoir Dogs?
A little bit. I had it similar to Gone Girl and All the Money in the World.
What did you like about the movie? Like, talk about kind of the way it was made. What did you like about it? What was interesting to you?
I like the writing of it, because every conversation I enjoyed. I love the back and forth between the father and the father-in-law trying to get the deal done.
The father-in-law hated him.
The father-in-law hated him. The father-in-law was a complete prick. Even when he had his lawyer and he says to him, "Okay, you've brought us this great deal." He didn't trust him. He only validated the deal when someone else told him it was a good deal. And he goes, "What's your finder's fee?"
What?
And William H. Macy's face of like, "What? Finder's fee?"
No, I brought you the deal.
It's my deal. It's my deal. Like, I felt sick for him. And he was just trying to make a living.
No, but that's the difference between you and me. Because while the father was just a prick, he was straight down the line. And he knew that William H. Macy, his son-in-law, was shifty as. And he was quite right.
Well, was he shifty as? What about when he says to him,
shifty as?
The wife and the... what about earlier on when he says, "I'm worried," whatever the wife's name was, and he says, "Oh, no, she'll be fine and so will the boy."
Yeah.
As if to say, "You're my son-in-law."
He was a prick, the father-in-law. Yeah. He was still straight, whereas William H. Macy...
He took a gun. He was going to shoot Steve Buscemi.
He was taking a gun to try and get his daughter back, who'd been kidnapped. By William H. Macy, who wanted to take the $1 million shiftily to steal it from his father-in-law. Yeah, I can't believe you're defending actually William H. Macy in this.
I just like
you started by going, "I called you William H. Macy." You got offended at that, and now you're actually...
I liked him. I liked him as a character.
Because you connect with him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just...
What is it you connect with him about?
Why did they need the money? Why did he need the money?
Because he was in financial difficulties.
But they never spelled it out. I didn't miss it. I went looking for it.
Yes, at the start, he's got in financial difficulties. He needed money, and then eventually, when this deal came through that he'd been working on in the background, he wanted to cancel the whole fake kidnapping side of things. But by then, it was too late.
Did you get a fright? When the policeman pulled him over and the fella
shot him in the head?
Yeah,
of course. That's the contrast I was hoping you would get to.
Yeah, I jumped out of my chair like shit.
Between the calm Frances McDormand and the calm quietness of Minnesota, and then the senseless violence of these two criminals.
This escalated quickly. All of a sudden, Sleepy Hollow was...
There you go.
Yeah, I was like, whoo-wee. Because you could see he tried to call it off. He didn't try too hard to call it off when he worked out.
Well, he did. Remember, he's in all sorts of shit. He's in all sorts of trouble. He's trying to get
He being William H. Macy.
William H. Macy. He's in the car salesman's office. He's trying to do a big deal there, but something's not gone right there because he's not sending through the actual registration. So he's done something shifty there. Then the police.
Well, he's got the $320,000 loan with no guarantees.
Right. Then Frances McDormand, as the policewoman comes in and starts putting pressure on him, and he's lying to her, and he's getting upset. He's got the pressure from the robbers, from the kidnappers who want more money now.
Everything's changed.
So and a couple of times he blew up. He got really angry in the frustration of the pressure of 14 different angles of pressure coming at him. He just lost it. It was great. The acting was great. I'm sorry about my coughing. I've got this itchy throat. The wood chipper scene, the cabin scene, all the different scenes were all mounted up to a pretty simple ending, actually.
Yeah.
And then the contrast between Frances McDormand's husband, who was just this kind of slow, nice, supportive,
sweet,
boring husband. It was like the yin and yang.
He was from The Founder. Remember that?
It's like the yin and yang. It's like the boring side of things and then the action side of things, and these two worlds just, collide.
Did you want to have eggs after you heard him say it 5 times? I'll make you some eggs. I'll make you some eggs.
Yeah.
And
then after the wood chipper scene, when she eventually kills the guy and takes him back to jail, and she jumps into bed, and then Norm, I think his name is, he's talking about, I don't know, some boring, mundane thing that he's done. He's made a Lego kit. He's made a fire engine out of Lego. Oh, but nobody would appreciate my fire engine truck. And she goes, oh, I believe in you. I think you've done really well, Norm.
Yeah, she was supposed to be just the calm amongst the storm.
Well, that was it. And that's the same like 3 Billboards.
Yeah. Which she wins all her awards from.
She's a triple crowner.
She's a triple crowner.
Which we'll get into.
Yeah.
So all these little bits and pieces were good. Now, what about the music? Was there any good music in it, or did that just that help it along?
No.
Well,
I didn't have the music as anything special.
Any memorable lines for you?
No, I don't think so. No, I just first of all, I love Steve Buscemi. He's got that slimy way about him in Armageddon. He was in Con Air. He's been in a lot of shows. He doesn't do
everything. Yeah.
But I find him very entertaining, very swami. He's very swami, isn't he?
Do you know what that means?
Swami. Untrustworthy.
Smarmy. You mean smarmy?
Swami.
Swarmy or smarmy?
I can't even hear you.
Swarmy? Smarmy with an M. Look it up. Smarmy, I think, is a bit like
slick and
slimy.
shady, all of that.
Yeah, shady.
Shady.
Yeah, he was like that, and the other guy was quiet. And
the other guy's been in a lot of things too, hasn't he? You going to go through that?
Are you going to go through that?
No, I thought that was
yours. What was yours?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you could do some stuff.
Oh, all right.
The ending actually was about a 3-cent postage stamp. I just made up the Lego thing because I couldn't remember what it was. But
all right.
She works for Norm, Marge's husband, works for the Postal Service. And they selected his painting of a mallard, a bird, for a 3-cent postage stamp. And that was it. And that was the contrast between the boring postage stamp and her just finding the bad guys. And William H. Macy gets arrested eventually after he does a runner. And it's all happening in the snow. And if you remember, there was a particular scene, I think it's after he's gone to his father-in-law's office to ask, to talk about the deal. And then they tell them the deal's off, I'm going to do the deal ourselves. And he's got this slow walk back to his car.
That's right.
In the car park. And there's one car in the car park. Coen brothers are quite well known for this kind of thing. The long, slow shots, this shots of isolation.
Yes.
And it's
from quite a high point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the bleakness and the contrast of
he was trapped.
Styles and images and things like that.
He felt trapped, didn't he? I mean, he was trying to survive. He was in a terrible spot. He was bullshitting to his kid. He was bullshitting he had to. Oh, I don't think he said a true word in the whole film. But I'm glad that you think I'm like him, Robbie.
He's juggling a lot of balls. He was juggling a lot of balls.
He was indeed. All right, round reminiscence. Anything else you want to talk about?
So Frances McDormand, she won the Triple Crown of Acting, which are the 3 what?
Are you going to do that now before the trivia or part of your trivia?
No, I'm going to go through the cast now.
Oh, okay, do the cast.
So tell me about the Triple Crown of Acting.
Well, she won for 3. Well, she's the only actress to win a Best Actress 3 times.
And what?
Oscar. For what, did you say?
So I'll help you out. McDormand has received numerous accolades, including 4 Academy Awards, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, and a Tony Award. So Tony Award.
Oh, sorry, that's for your
Emmy,
Triple Crown.
and Academy.
Yeah, TV, movie, and stage. I get that. But she's also won 3 Oscars for 3 billboards. This, and what's the third one?
The 4th. I think she's won 4. So, in terms of the Triple Crown, which we've talked about a number of times, we've got Pacino, Jeffrey Rush, Ellen Burstyn, Christopher Plummer, Helen Mirren, Frances McDormand, Jessica Lange,
Denzel Washington. Viola.
Viola Davis, Glenda Jackson, Jessica Tandy, and Jason Robards from back in the day. We know William H. Macy. He plays nervous and pathetic perfectly.
He does.
Boogie Nights, Magnolia, The Cooler, and well known for Shameless, amongst many other things. Steve Buscemi, Reservoir Dogs, Ghost World, Big Lebowski, Boardwalk Empire. The other bad guy, Peter Stormare, who's Dutch, he's been in Prison Break, Lost World. He's kind of all like a secondary actor.
Yes.
Big Lebowski, Armageddon, 8mm, Bad Boys 2, Constantine, Blacklist, Destiny 2, Minority Report.
Armageddon, he's the Russian astronaut that goes with Bruce Willis. I knew his face.
Yeah, and as you said, Wade Gustafson, the father-in-law, he was in Saving Private Ryan, as well as a few other bits and pieces. And Jose Feliciano, come on, baby, light my fire. Gonna set the night on fire.
What's that one from?
No, Jose Feliciano. He played himself.
Oh, right. Okay.
He recorded many international hits, including his rendition of The Doors' Light My Fire.
And the father was, and her husband, Frances McDormand's husband, as I said earlier, was from The Founder.
You did?
Yeah. He was making
Okay, lift, because it's now time for Rowan Reminisces.
Oh, right here. Okay, so whilst this film came out in 1996, and I rudely interrupted you, it was set in 1987 when the plot actually took place, and that's where I will take you back.
Oh, here we go.
Great year, 1987. Some of the famous movies. So we'll do a few of these in this way. I'll give you a line from a film or something like that, and you can tell me.
This is exciting.
Greed is good.
Wall Street.
Well done. Okay, this also had Michael Douglas, and it had...
The Game.
No.
Kathleen Turner, the
Bunny Boiler. You're a bunny boiler.
Fatal Attraction.
Well done. He pulls a knife, you pull a gun.
Yeah, Untouchables.
Well done. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Dirty Dancing.
Well done. I'm too old for this shit.
Oh.
He was only 42. Danny Glover.
Oh, Mel Gibson, Lethal Weapon.
Well done. Go on, kill him now, kill him.
Oh. Remind me a bit more of a clue. Kill him now.
Arnie.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It could be any one of a number of Terminator, not
Predator.
Predator, yeah. Kill him.
The winner of Best Picture was...
Options are? If you tell me you don't have them.
Options are Broadcast News, Fatal Attraction, Hope and Glory, Moonstruck, The Last Emperor.
I think The Last Emperor won.
And the winner is The Last Emperor. Well done.
That was a long movie. That was Christian Bale as a young kid.
Epic biography of China's last emperor, directed by Bernardo Bertolucci.
Yep.
Great
starring, who did I just say?
Don't know.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
A young Christian Bale.
The winner of Best Actor in 1987. One of my favourite characters.
Options again.
Come on, you just said him a second ago.
Christian Bale?
No.
Douglas? No, Michael Douglas. Did he win?
Greed is good.
Michael Douglas for Wall Street, right, yeah.
In music, in the world of music in 1987, there was an album by U2 called...
Don't know.
The Joshua Tree. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction was released. Michael Jackson, Bad was released.
Stop talking about Michael Jackson.
Rick Astley.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna say goodbye.
MTV was at its absolute peak.
You should have, by the way, this, like decent songs like that playing on your phone.
No, you can't play this.
You can for like 3 seconds.
You know what started in 1987? The most famous cartoon in history is called...
Tom and Jerry.
No.
That was 1940. The famous
most famous cartoon show in history is called... No, that's a movie. We're talking TV. Most famous TV cartoon, little yellow people.
Oh, Minion. No.
No.
Little yellow people. Little yellow people. Oh, the
They got a ride at Universal Studios. They've been on the TV for 50 years. They are...
Don't tell me, dude, don't tell little yellow, not the Munchkins. It can't be
The Simpsons. Well done.
little yellow people.
Aren't they yellow?
I mean, if you want to categorise them into a particular
Other big
minority.
TV shows were Married with Children,
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy, and Dallas.
Oh,
And I think you used to-
love Dallas.
I think
Used to
you've
watch
spoken
it
about this before.
We used to watch it with my grandmother.
Yeah, you
I
told
used to
me
watch
that
it all the time. And then Bobby Ewing came out the shower.
Yeah, I play that music.
And J.R. Ewing. Oh, the endings were always magic.
I'll play that- I'll
Who
get that
shot
going.
J.R. Ewing? Are we done?
We're done.
Thank you very much. That was Rowan Reminisces.
Okay.
That was good. That was not bad. I prefer the ones when you do a bit more quizzy
You
type
like
stuff.
that, don't you? You're actually very good at it. I'm surprised.
Well, yeah, I'm good for it. Okay, I think it's time. Well, is it time for trivia?
It's a time for trivia. Do we have time for trivia?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I always get time for trivia. Budget 7 million back then, 13 million today. Made over 60 million, which is 118 million today. It's a huge success, Rowan. Awards. Fargo received 7 Oscar nominations at the 69th Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Supporting Actor for William H. Macy, winning 2. Best Actress for McDormand and Best Original Screenplay for the Coens. Lots of Golden Globe nominations, but no win. Won a BAFTA for Best Director. Loads of other awards elsewhere for everyone. Now, the role of Carl was written specifically for Steve Buscemi. William H. Macy stated in an interview that despite evidence to the contrary, he did hardly any ad-libbing at all. Most of the character's stuttering mannerisms were written in the script exactly the way he does them in the film. That is the writing of the Coen brothers. And they admitted the film is not based on a true story or real characters, but felt that notice at the beginning helped viewers connect with the story. Point. In case. When Carl, Steve Buscemi's character, tells Jerry, William H. Macy's character, for the deal to be done, he tells him 30 minutes and we'll wrap this up. From that moment, the film's running times left is exactly 30 minutes. Did you know that Frances McDormand and the director Joel Coen have been married since 1984?
I did not know that.
I did not know that. There you go. Frances McDormand has compared Marge to the main characters in Cagney and Lacey and Columbo.
God.
Did you ever watch Cagney and Lacey?
No, I used to watch Columbo though.
Oh, I used to watch Cagney and Lacey all the time. I'll tell you a little bit about them both.
Oh, okay.
Cagney and Lacey from 1982 to 1988 is an American police drama. 2 female New York police detectives, Christine Cagney, a single ambitious career woman, and Mary Beth Lacey, a working mother juggling police work with family life, played by Sharon Cagney and Tyne Daly Lacey. Always a little crush on Sharon Glass.
Did you?
Glass, the blonde. The show broke new ground by focusing on women in law enforcement and tackling serious social issues like sexism, abortion, addiction, and workplace discrimination, all while balancing crime solving with strong character development. A little bit like Chips. Chips must have been back in the day.
Chips was big.
You
And
like
what
Chips?
Was the other one with Jessica?
Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Tandy.
Is it Jessica Tandy?
She would always
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote, and at 8:29 she'd always find the killer. I don't know the tune.
Yeah. Is it Jessica Tandy? That's not Jessica Tandy.
Not Jessica Tandy.
Not Jessica Lang. Look that up for me. Jessica.
Who starred in Murder She Wrote?
Oh. Hey!
That's Dallas. Gone back. We're jumping around here. That's Dallas's tune.
I think we can turn that off. Right. Columbo. Let's talk a little bit about Columbo. That was from 1968 to 2003. That was a long-running show, over 30 years. Peter Falk as Columbo, a rumpled, unassuming LA homicide detective. Okay, anyway, that's boring.
Angela Lansbury.
Who did we say?
Jessica Fletcher. Her name was Jessica Fletcher. We've combined the two names. That's fucking hopeless. Aired from 1984 to 1996, 12 seasons.
We don't do TV, hence we don't know these things.
Yeah, that's right. It's a credit to us that we don't know it.
Okay, and finally, a follow-up TV series inspired by the film Fargo, with the Coens as executive producers, debuted on FX in 2014. The first season received acclaim from both critics and audiences. Stop yawning, existing in the same fictional continuity as the film, but each season features a different story, cast, and time span. I think Ewan McGregor was in one of them. It was very good. Recommend it. And that's it for me. Wrap it up, son.
Yeah,
Give us a rating.
I heard there's five seasons of it. A mate of mine said they're brilliant.
They are really great. Yeah.
Wrap it up. Look, I found this very entertaining, real or not. It kept me going to the end. I wanted to see what was happening. Yeah, far-fetched, but it's what I would call a popcorn film. I gave it 3.7 out of 5.
3.7. It's definitely not a popcorn film. It's a brilliantly bleak and darkly funny. Frances McDormand and William H. Macy are reasons enough for watching. It's one of my favourite Coen Brothers movies. I don't love them all, but this one is definitely worth watching. I'm giving this a 4.3 out of 5.
Jesus, good score.
I mean, proof is in the pudding, my friend.
Wow.
All the awards and blah, 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 and the contrast. Yeah, no, this is a definitely must-watch. I mean, would you say it's a definitely must-watch?
Oh, no. Very, very, very entertaining.
No. It's very entertaining. So I'll ask you again. Is this a must-watch?
No. Not a must-watch. No.
You wouldn't recommend this movie to somebody?
Oh, you're changing your question again. Would I recommend this film? Yes, I would. Is it a must-watch? No. There's a distinction. I've lived a very happy life having not watched it till a week ago.
Yeah, but you're now, you know now no more, having watched it.
I really enjoyed it. I've been promoting it all week.
Yeah, I think you can find it in Stan, Amazon. You pay for it on Apple TV if you don't have either of them.
Yes.
Look, what's on for the week?
No, you don't need to pad. You don't need a pad.
No, I've got to just soft clothes.
You've tried to kiss me. You've tried to touch me. It's enough physical contact.
I think I tried to kiss you on the ET.
Yeah. And now you're touching me.
I like to touch you up.
I'm getting out of here. Thanks for listening.
All right. Until next time.
See ya.